Hey everyone, so today we're going to be doing a review on Makeup Forever eyeshadows, and I did a review about a year ago and I happened to try some Makeup Forever eyeshadows out about 6 months ago and I fell in love with them. So I want to do a review and I'll show you the colours I have and I'll give you my review and what I think of them. So they come in boxes like this. This holds 30 eyeshadows. There are much more smaller ways of organising your makeup than these, but I quite like them. So let's just go through some of the colours, okay? The first pan here, we've just got neutral shades, and Makeup Forever come with numbers rather than colours. So I can't really tell you what colours they are, but you can kind of see that we've got the white here, which is actually a diamond one, and just more neutral colours, sort of all over eyeshadow colours. Next we're moving into more mid-tone browns, which are sort of, these would be more mid-tone colours here, my favourites. And in the box here are some sort of deeper shades of browns. Okay? And there's also enough room in this box to hold 3 eyeshadow brushes. So that's one. In this box we have got some darker colours, including black. We've also got some purples, and these look white but they're actually a violet colour. And we've got some blues and greens. Okay. And lastly, so there's 90 eyeshadows here in total. We've got some brights, so sort of reds and pinks, some light pinks and some golds, and a couple of greens and a couple of neutral reds, neutral pinks. Now, originally when I did my review, I didn't like them because I felt that they were too powdery and they just weren't to my taste. Now, about 6 months ago or so I had the chance to try them again, and I've got to say that my initial opinion was wrong and I probably should have given them a fairer go. They're different than MAC eyeshadows. They're pressed differently. They're a little bit more powdery, a little bit more loose, so rubbing your brush back and forth is just going to create a lot of powder. So don't do that, and when you come to applying it to your eyes, rubbing it back and forth with an eyeshadow brush is not the way to go because you're going to get a lot of fallout. Actually patting it is a much better way to get the colour on, and because these are so pigmented, they really do stay in place, and the colour that you see is actually the colour that you will get on your eye, which is really good. All the eyeshadows can be used as blushes or eyeshadows vice versa, however you want. I'll show you sort of the pigment on some of these. This one for example. So you can see that the colour there is the colour that you get, and I'll just swipe it on the back of my hand. So they're really bright, they're really vibrant, and I just think that they're really good. Now, as far as money goes, these are around £10 to £11 here in the UK, and I'm going to put a link in the sidebar where you can get these from in this country because they're kind of hard to find here in the UK. I've got to say that they are probably the most pigmented eyeshadows that I've ever come across, and when you get used to not rubbing them and smoothing them on, you can do that with some of the pearl shades, dry lips, sorry, with the pearl shades and the metallics, but with the matte ones you really can't be rubbing them because you're going to get a lot of fallout. You've got to pat them. Once you get used to that, you'll be really surprised and just overjoyed with the amount of pigment that these products have. They're just brilliant. So summarize, Makeup Forever get a 10 out of 10 with regards to pigmentation. They're still expensive. You get 2.5 grams of product. That's 1 gram more than MAC. It's the same as Bobbi Brown. Bobbi Browns are 14 and these are £10. So, you know, they're cheaper than Bobbi Brown, but I've got to be honest, I absolutely adore them. I think that they're brilliant. If you're going to use them as blush, make sure you use a very, very light hand, because as I said, a lot of the matte ones are so pigmented, you just want to touch the brush in it. I imagine with daily use of a brown eyeshadow, for example, that you could probably get about 4 months out of one of these, so that's pretty good value. Let me know if you've got them, what you think of them, if you like them, etc. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Link in the sidebar where to get them from in the UK. Take care, bye.